sold 17 houses my first 3 months. My friend's like, just stick in there. And I'm like, I'm never going to sell anything out of her. So I went, this little tiny Remax was about the size of this room, the whole place. And the guy goes in and he goes, well, you have any experience? I said, well, I worked in Malibu. And he goes, oh, okay, well, I'll put you on probation and see if you do anything. So I started looking there.
So you told him that you worked in Malibu?
Yeah, never sold a house.
You didn't tell him that part though,
Right, I said, yeah, I worked in Malibu, in the Palisades too, up there at Caldwell Banker. And so he goes, okay, I'll put you on probation. So I didn't know what the heck I was doing because my friend never trained me. He just says, go hand out flyers, and nobody would give me an open house. So she goes, just call the expires.
Okay.
So I started calling expires and nobody, and this one guy that was the top agent in there kept walking behind me going, you're never going to get a listing like that. You're never going to do anything. And I was like, he kind of intimidated me, and I've never said anything. And so I kept trying and trying. I said, oh, you're trying to bribe him. But back then, so this one guy was doing loans and he comes in and he goes, you have to get people pre-approved. I told him, oh, I just started like a month. And he goes, well, let me kind of show you how to do it. So he goes, I'll do the loans for you and get you get a customer and I'll get them pre-approved for you. You have to do that before they can buy a house. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. So then I go, well, how do I get the customer? And he goes, oh, that's easy. You just put an ad in the Penny Saver. Does anybody remember the Penny Saver? Now it's no good, but back then, so it's only like, I think $75 a week or something like that. So I don't know, but I got lucky. I got into real estate when it just started peaking, and there was not that many real estate agents because it was so bad for years. So he told me about this first time buyers program. So I put a little ad that received a $50,000 for a first time buyer. Man, my phone started ringing off the hook. I was like, whoa. And people were saying, yeah, get me. But I never did that. Remember the first guy I told you that I drove around? And everybody else would just call in the ad, but they made too much money to call it. And this one, people started saying, just show me the place, I'll buy it, because they couldn't get real estate agents. So everybody I took out bought a house. I mean, right away, I sold 17 houses my first 3 months. And I went into the manager, I go, am I still on probation? He goes, oh, shut up, get out of here, So right away, the guy that kept making fun of me, he quit because he couldn't stand it. I like blew him out of the water. And he's like, man, he like just disappeared and went somewhere else. So everybody was coming by and touching me, stuff. I'm like, I don't even know what I was doing. I guess I got lucky. Right timing, the real estate.